Where is he? Big old satellite dangus. Is this just the satellite? Yeah. I do love these fairings. It looks so pretty when it's on top. I want to do some more of that, I think. Have you made a space plane yet? I've not looked at any of the planes yet, no. Not at all. Petrol power now takes less. Are you back into Yoni at the minute, Max? Last time I spoke to you, not really touched it again either. I will get the itch at some point and I'll come back to it, but for now, honestly, I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying playing a few different games as well, guys, truth be told. I don't want to be just glued to one game, so when I get the itch to play it, you'll know because I'll stream it constantly. But until then, I'm quite happy at the moment. Let's have a look at R&D. I've got 641 science. Holy shit. That's like 3 of these or something. Oh, that's fucking sweet. What would help us go further then? What's next? Where do we go from here? Like, where... Can I view, like, space? How do I view space? Oh, the maneuver lock button is level 5. Ah, that sucks. What's next from rendezvous missions? Duna? I don't know. Is Duna next? You always get planes the way I want. Then I look at TWR, less than 0.5. Shit. Tiger, how's it going, bud? I've not even played, done a plane yet. Nuke engines? I've seen there are nuclear engines, yeah. It says they burn very hot or something. It's this one here. Nuclear propulsion. The LVN Nerve atomic rocket motor. Despite the big scary trefoil painted onto the side of this engine, its radioactive exhaust and tendency to overheat, the LVN atomic rocket motor is harmless. Mostly. Note that the LVN is the only LV series engine to run solely on liquid fuel. The future is glowing bright. I bet we could unlock that. I don't know how much these next tier is. I'm assuming it's going to be like... What, it went 90, 160, maybe like 300 or something for these? Aside from all the ways it's deadly. It's harmless, exactly. Didn't get one to work, you want a bigger one. Yeah, I've decided I'm not going to look at the planes just yet. I'm liking just doing what we're doing for now. I know we can do like all sorts of trips and ferrying tourists and shit, but I don't really care about that. When I'm bored of rockets and stuff, we'll start doing planes, I reckon. So what would be some good things to get? Like, do we just need to go much further now? What's the claw? The claw reminds me of the claw. The claw is in the actuator thing, the grabby thing. Advanced grabbing unit, is that what you mean? 5th from top. So, oh yeah, so the actuator thing. I did see that there were bigger fairings. This thing here, the Airstream Protective Shell 2.5. So that's a bigger boy. Oh, so that's have 2 fuel tanks underneath. I do like the idea of having a bigger pod though as well, with RCS built in and stuff. So we can get this thing, can't we? The Mark 1-3 command pod. Or is this a waste? Like, do I not need this yet? What do we need to put a refueling station to orbit? I have no idea, nerd. Raptor Age, good evening, mate. How are you? With the usual ginger bollocks. How are you, buddy? Docking ports and large fuel tanks. How do you refuel the large fuel tanks? How do you make fuel in space, is what I'm asking. Nothing is a waste, you'll need everything. It's more just what do I need now to go and do something else incredible. Like, I've sort of stopped looking too much at the missions. Like, plant a flag on the Mun. We've already done that. Like, we've done these things. Explore the Mun. We've done this. Mining stuff's the bottom right of the text. Wait, what? Need mining tools. Alright, bad to me. Just launch fuel from the surface too. Oh, just send up a big fucking thing of fuel. Have Kerbal engineering installed. That mod gives you hoses and stuff. I've not got anything that adds anything to the game. I've only got things that give you like figures and numbers and stuff, really. Those progression contracts don't show up for things you've already done. I promise you, we've put flags on the Mun. We've put flags on the Mun. We've done these things. A spacewalk in orbit. We've done that. Definitely. Definitely done a spacewalk as well. Because chat was baiting me to let go of the ship and fly around, and I did it. I'm assuming that's what a spacewalk is. Just go into space, let go of ship, fly around with the booster things. I say we've done these. I don't know why it's... I think we did all these the first time we ever went to the Mun before we had any missions for the Mun. The only spacewalk I saw you do got a Kerbal killed. No. I did an EVA with when my boosters were going and didn't realise that they'd just fuck off. So... check the science archives. See, look, completed plant flag on Mun. I know it's for a different company, like, but. And also, we've tested the ant. Oh, we've tested the ant at the launch site, but we've not done it in orbit. Where was that? Test. So we just take off and land and do it. Position satellite in a specific orbit of Duna. Oh. Never been to Duna. Position satellite in geostationary orbit of Kerbin. Does that mean it's always sits above Kerbin? Right, those are the random contracts, and they can be for things that you've already done. The World First Record Keeping Society contracts are progression and won't repeat. Oh, I see. World First. I see, that's what that symbol is. Explore the Mun. I have done it. I'm sure I did. What's this about surface outpost? Is that something I can do now? Build a new outpost for this agency that can support 5 Kerbals on the surface of Mun. So what, we dropped like a building? Is it worth me upgrading some more stuff? Because I could have like infinite contracts, couldn't I? Which is the one that lets me have... Yeah, I've got fucking loads of money at the minute. Let's do this so I don't have to worry about contracts. Let's do my fucking head in. Build a new surface outpost on the Mun. New outpost that has an antenna, docking port, and can generate power. Take a shit in orbit and just poke it to give it a bit of momentum. Oh. Oh, is that an OBS crash? Oh. Are we still live, guys? Hold on. KSP has crashed. Are we still live? All good. Okay. It was Kerbal crashed. Don't know why. We'll go back in. Any ship that meets all the requirements, you also don't have to leave it there. But you'll get contracts to expand any base that you do have. I see. Okay, thanks guys. Right. Yeah, I'm currently on 115. I've not upgraded to this yet because I think it'll blow up my mods, so I've just sort of left it. I didn't want to cock up my save or anything. I'm a little bit nibbly, I'm a little bit hungry. Is there anything nearby that I can eat? No edibles within range. Son of a bitch. Ba, ba, ba. Doing a satellite would be fun, or there are a number of contracts there that go together. Munbase, Swap, Plant Flag, Munbase. So that's what I thought. We can do a lot of stuff with the Mun just to get the quest done. I think this saved after I upgraded, didn't it? Yeah. Alright, we'll plant a flag, we'll explore the Mun, we'll build the surface out, but we'll do this shit first. We could do that. Don't want to do that now. I'm not doing them now. We'll come back and do these satellite-y ones, I think. Because by doing these world first ones, will I open more world first stuff? Big Mac was good. Nice, Raptor. Solid work. Solid work. Delicious. Okay. So we need to land something. Does that mean we leave like a structure there with a docking port on it? So I don't have many of these yet. We should probably spend some science, shouldn't we, first, before I fucking build anything. Research and development. I like the idea of actuators. Wow, I've not actually looked at the tech tree. Automation. Drones. Remote guidance units. Scanning tech. Holy shit, I've not looked at any of this stuff yet. Survey scanner. Fluid spectrovariometer. So this is what we'd need to make fuel in space. And we need some sort of mining, drill-o-matic mining excavator. There we go. Wow, this is really cool. Holy shit. I don't know anything about any of this stuff. It's great. Also note there is a limit on the total number of contracts. If you're holding on to some that you're not intending to actually finish, you're better off cancelling them so you see more available contracts. Oh, I see. Definitely want something that can hold a lot of Kerbals. Well, this gives us the cupola module. Which, although it says it's meant for orbital things, lander can. That only holds 2. Would this not be a good thing to have for our doohickey? Crew capacity 1. Well, shit. That's not going to do it. What do I have that can be used as like a thing? Like, can I land one of these attached to one of the... What's it called? Piss. What's it called? The thing. Where would it be? Where's the thing that's like a fuselage but not? That they will sit in? This thing. Crew cabin. Like, can I attach one of those to a pod and then it'll be more spacious, or do you have the hitchhiker pod? This one. Hitchhiker storage container. We need science labs if you don't have them. I've got this science junior. But I don't have. I know the one that I think you're talking about, the one that you can keep. You can do stuff in space. Crew cabins are really good. Kilograms per kilogram. I did see that before. Where have I seen that? This thing is that we're on about the mobile processing lab. I mean, we've got 600 odd science at the minute, so we can take a few things. Right, fuck it. I'm taking these labs. We're doing that. I'm also going to take this landing pod thing. We can do 2 more 160s, which is pretty solid. I'm thinking if we're going to do satellite to Duna, this stuff might be good. Although Although I did say before I wanted better solar panels. You'll need a docking port. You have the junior one. Docking port. I do have the small thin one, yeah. But I did know that there was a different one up here, was it? Clampotron docking port? You need everything apparently. Yeah, I know that, Hanno. But it's kind of like a bit of a priority game at the minute, because like I'm assuming going there and doing a load of these missions and being able to crunch science on the Mun, we'll be able to rack a load more science up to unlock the rest of this gubbins. The only tree that we're sort of leaving at the minute is this aviation one. So they probably all need to be done within reason, but like I don't really care about landing struts. I don't care about this shit at the minute, I don't think. Advanced reaction wheel module. I don't think I need that yet. Don't think I need that. Werner engine. Don't know what that does. I don't think I need any of this shit either. Actuators. I don't think I can do much with now. What would be the point of having an advanced grabbing unit at this point? What would it be good for? Transmitting science from the lab takes a lot of power. Okay. So we should maybe consider the better solar panels then as well. I think we can make do without the bigger fuel tanks and stuff for now. We've already got some chunky fuel tanks. A donut external tank. An unconventionally shaped but undoubtedly handy fuel tank. The donut. The dumpling. Often and mistakenly used for playing ball games. Separatron. The Puff monopropellant fuel engine. Interesting. Twitch liquid fuel engine. Spider liquid fuel engine. I don't know if we need this shit either, to be honest. I think I'm going to go for... I want some better solar panels. Check. I like the idea of getting this, but I might get this once we get back. Here comes the diabetic coma. At least I'll sleep tonight. Jesus, Raptor. That Big Mac. In fairness, your body will take about 10 hours to transfer all that shit into sugars anyway. I'm sure of it. Yeah, some complex plastics you've just ingested. Delicious. Big fairing. Should we take this? For the docking port as well. Radial attachment point. Originally defective Clampotron docking port, engineers soon discovered it had great potential as a structural element. I wonder what that's for. Radial attachment point. Yeah, we'll take big fairings as well. And we'll get this when we come back, I think. Fuck it. That's what we're doing. We did it. Christ. So this is gonna be a monster. It's pretty funny. Before that part existed, we used to use docking ports to accomplish the same task. Gives you a green attachment node on the side of anything. Oh, I see. Well, that's quite handy. Okay, so are we starting on one of these bad boys? How big is it? Like, I have no clue what we're doing now, by the way. So we have to land this bastard. We're going to leave it there. Like, how does it work in terms of putting... How does that just connect there? And first side, if you want your base to stand vertical or horizontal. Well, that's what I was just thinking, like... It's going to be an awful lot to put in a fairing, isn't it? If horizontal, build it in the hangar first. Great. fucking great. Where's the command pod? There it is. I think I want it to be horizontal. It didn't make sense to me. They'd have to climb up 12 sets of ladders to get anything. Horizontal bases are fun to land. Well, then that's what we're doing. 2.5 meter fairing can get pretty big. Okay. Is it going to be like a big fucking chode that we're sending to space here? Is that what's going to happen? Oh, I see. I see. Oh, that's pretty fucking handy, actually, isn't it? Okay. So does this need like structural legs on the sides to keep it from rolling rolling around the mun? Make sure you have the crew capacity you need. 5, right? Crew capacity I need. What do you mean? Sorry. I think this thing only takes 2, doesn't it? Crew capacity 2 for the base contract. It doesn't actually say anything about it. It just says build a new outpost that has an antenna, docking port, and can generate power. Oh, at least 5 Kerbal. Sorry, you are right. So is it? Do they add up? So it'll be wait, 1, 2 for that, and a lander can, and 2 for that. What? We just slap that on it as well. Ha! Why has it got a big dirty shitty brown bottom? It's easy to land a horizontal vehicle. The hardest part is balancing it. Okay. This lab is claustrophobic. I don't like it. It's very claustrophobic. Okay. So does this need like legs on the side to balance it? Is that something that it needs? Because I've got visions of this fucking rolling around the mun. Do you know what I mean? It does. Right, okay. Shit. How do we want to do this? That doesn't seem right, does it? I'm very confused right now. By balancing, you mean the torque generated by propulsion in low gravity environments. You are talking in a language I don't understand just yet. I don't have a clue. Perfect. They are not attached correctly. Which one will it be? We will call it the Chode. How can I make sure that's at the same height? Or will it just do it automatically for me? Oh yeah. Looks like a big chunky fucking bulldog. Ah, incredible. I want a fuel tank in the centre and try to keep stuff balanced around it. Bulldogs in space! Nice, 100. If you have more mass in the back than the front, if the rocket's craft will go on a spin. Wait, do I have to put rockets on this? I was planning on just dropping this fucker off. Do I not like... Wait. Do I have to land this fucker like I'm landing... I thought I was going to land a bigger thing, detach this, and then fuck off. Or do I detach this in orbit and land with this? I don't know how space works, guys. We've been over this before. I don't know how space works. In my head, anything's possible. So I don't know how things work. I had visions of some tripod monster shitting out the bulldog and then leaving it. Yes or yes, however you set it up. That would be the easy option. I gave you 2 options, Dying Crow. Which one? Nice, no. I broke space. Orbit and land that. Ah, well, where would we put shit on it then? Nice, the Sudro. That is a solid quote. So put a tank. How can I put a tank and rocket on it? Solid work, guys. Is this one of them jobs where we're going to need RCS thrusters or whatever? Is that what we do? We come in with a rocket on the bottom. Oh, that's what I'm going to do. Space is just like underwater, except no water and also no gravity or air, and everything else is different. Excellent work, 100. That is perfect. I'm glad. You know what? That puts my mind at ease. Right. You know what? Let's figure this shit out. Oosh. Have one of them, you prick. And how about a little fuel tank as well? I don't know how heavy this is going to be at all. We'll figure that out in a minute. But we'll assume. Wow, this is bigger than I thought. We'll assume. What the fuck are you? What are you? We'll put one of these on. You're pissing me right off, game. What the fuck is your problem? What is your problem, game? What is your problem? Incredible. Boop. Just give it a single nipple on the bottom. Boop. So we're gonna want. Is it the poodle? Poodle? Is poodle small? 175. How's that? The reason why I rather land horizontal and vertical is slopes. Those seem to have magnets. Better slip a bit and topple over. Okay. Alright. Listen. How are we looking? How are we looking? We need to put loads of shit on this, don't we? Where do we put the tanks for... Is this monopropellant? Is that what we need for RCS stuff? And how powerful are these little bastards? That's liquid fuel, isn't it? I've only got these ants then, haven't I? Probably want to shift the legs down a bit. Yeah, I'm thinking that. The impact's going to twat the bottom right into the fucking... the mun. Like, how does this work? Do I just slap some of these on it? RCS is mainly for docking. Well, what basically my thinking is, come in so it's like, we're going to land so it's like it's a vertical landing, and then we use some RCS thrusters to push it over and land it down. Just gently, gently. No? Is that not a thing? Can we not do that? A couple of ants on the back. No? Can we not do that? Anyone? That's the sound they make, by the way. Yeah. I'm doing it. This is my dream, alright? Put them on the top. Oh, incredible! This is what we're doing. I'm going to put a fuel tank. Probably do it with 2 terriers on the belly. Just down here. Tickle the belly. But where would I put the fuel tanks? That's all I'm thinking. I can move these down a little bit, but then don't they go a bit wonky? That's not right. Okay. It doesn't even look like it's connected. That's not right. Is that a bit better? Why does it do that? Oh, that looks fucking incredible. No, I think I like that. I think I'm happy with that. Goosh. Terriers on the belly. I mean, we could put a little tank in and put some terriers in, but I don't know how to do this. So I'm sort of doing what my mind thinks is right, which is often wrong. Let's be fair. Let's start looking at putting some solar panels and shit on, because we've got better solar panels and stuff now, haven't we? And we're going to need a big aerial on here as well. And also to figure out how they get in and out. Don't have to worry about that, I don't think. So do I still need to attach all of the thermometer and all that shit, or is that kind of technically all in here? Oh, mercy. That looks pretty. Have you got lights? Small things. Don't need to attack rockets, fuel tanks. Mobile lab is for processing data. You still need experiments, right? Okay, we'll put them at the top. We'll do one of these little bastards. Service bay. Oh wow, we've got a bigger one now. It's just more weight though, isn't it? We'll just do one of them. We'll give it. That's fine. Thing is, I know if I looked at you guys' versions of this, it would be like totally different. Don't cover your window. Where's the window? There is a window! Oh, we can't cover the window, let's be honest. Alright, fuck it. We're moving on. We're doing a big one. We're doing a big service bay. It's right in the fucking middle. What of it? Look at them doors. So, I'm not going to take one of these. I'm going to put a big boy battery bank in here. 2 battery banks in case it gets dark for a while. I really need to get in here and figure this shit out. Perfect. Perfect. Those doors look like they'll hit the ground when you open them. You may be right.